Morning, sir.
Okay. Tell me, what did you learn?
Electrochemistry.
Electrochemistry. So, what is electrochemistry?
It deals with the it deals with the chemical reaction when current passes through it.
Don't you think when current passes through a wire, some chemical reaction will happen?
Yes.
No.
No. It happens only in a chemical solution.
What is chemical? This is not a chemical. Plastic is not chemical. Yeah, everything is chemistry. This is plastic that has got hydrocarbon. How is plastic made?
Plastic made of polymer.
Where is polymer?
Organic compound.
Where organic compound? One example.
I'm not getting it.
You are in Bahrain, no?
Yes, sir.
Gulf is famous for what?
Oil refinery.
Oil is what?
Oil. No, sir.
See how things will become interesting. When there is plastic, you are learning chemistry. Immediately you should ask. See, there is a electricity passing. Chemical reaction happens. Does chemical reaction happen to the wire insulation? No. But then this is plastic. Rubber. Where is it made out of? Then I connected to Bahrain oil. When you said natural, correct? Hydro, carbon, living organism. Oil is a byproduct of which is dug from the ground and then pulled out. What is there? What is under the ground? That is,
Oil.
how did oil is formed under the ground? It is called biofuel. Is it biofuel?
Biofuel. I don't know, sir.
It's all waste long back, millions of years back. Trees, animals, everything would have gone down, which is all byproduct of that under the earth. Are you getting some clue? That is why I am not telling the whole word sentence. Okay, now learn that. Then you will understand these are all which are some once upon a time biology, animals, plants, which goes in a very specific situation, decomposes, and oil comes out of it. It is gets stored there. So when you dig, it comes out. Then you can create, take it into refinery, make it into gas, make it into petrol, make it into diesel, make it into spirit, make it into thermocol, make it into plastic. So many products. All these are chemistry. You understood?
Yes, sir.
So chemistry is one of the largest subject in the world. When you start learning, you will get what knowledge? Everything in the world is known through chemistry only. The cloth is chemistry. The specs is chemistry. The glass is chemistry. Understood? Electricity is physics. But electricity passes when there is a conductor. Conductor is what? Copper wire inside, steel wire inside. Gold also is a, no, so many, silver, aluminium, platinum, iron, all these are conductors. But it will not change its chemistry. But assume you take bucket of water, put an electrode and then negative charge and positive charge. The positive charge is where it wants electrons. Negative is where electrons is given. So it can it pass through water? Slightly, not very. So there is a small experiment conducted. You keep a battery with a negative charge and a positive charge, connect a battery there, and in between you give a small bulb, put it in water. The bulb will not burn, because this has to touch each other, then only bulb will burn. This is not a good conductor. Water is not a good conductor. Then you put salt inside, stir it well. You will see the bulb is slowly burning. Put more salt, it will start burning. What is happening actually?
The reaction between
What is that reaction? There is an electricity passing. Through a metal, electricity can pass as electrons can pass, connected. But in water it is not connected. But what will happen? Assume temperature has to pass. When temperature has to pass, you will see a road where that heated, the other side of the road also will get heat, because it conducts electricity.
Yes.
But in water, when you heat, it slowly comes. After some time you can see the water moves. That you can see. Beginning also there is a water movement. You are not seeing, that's it. If you see closely, you can see small particle moving like this. So here what will happen? This cathode and anode, or positive and negative, when you put it inside, the hydrogen and oxygen, which is part of water, will decompose. It will jump into the next atom. It will jump into the next atom. It will attract one negative charge. It gives a positive charge. Negative charge, positive charge. It passes and then goes. Assume that you are doing it copper sulfate. You know what is copper sulfate?
Yes, sir.
What is copper sulfate?
It's a blue solution.
Yeah. You ask any rubber planter, they spray copper sulfate to get rid of some diseases in the rubber plant. It's available. You can buy from any place and then make solution. You put a cathode and anode, and in one wire you connect a maybe a coin, 1 rupee coin. The other place you put or maybe a small copper bit. Copper bit. That can be the wire piece, copper wire. Hang it there. Not insulated, exposed. And the other side you put a small blade, or maybe a knife, maybe a hairpin. Okay? Which is a conductor, which is like a safety pin. You put a safety pin there. You can see after some time, this copper will get diluted into copper sulfate, and this iron metallic steel safety pin will become copper color. That is called electroplating. How is electroplating done? Actually, this copper will get diluted into copper sulfate, which is the solution. But copper sulfate is a compound which doesn't require extra copper because it has copper itself. but then it gets a copper electron, pass it on to the through the solution, it goes to the other part and get connected, and immediately the copper will get deposited in the metal. These are all what you can see. Here what is happening, electricity passes, but it changes the chemistry. There is a chemical reaction happening. So when you say, when electricity passes, chemical reaction happens. If you don't imagine, you are not seeing it, you are not seeing an example, then you will not appreciate. How do you find it interesting? Only when you can see. The words, when you are not seeing, that doesn't become interesting for you. When I say Amitabh Bachchan's picture comes, some movie will come. Mammootty, his movie, Mohanlal. No, Yeshudas, your picture comes in front of you. But when I say some other name, Gopalakrishnan, you will think, which is this Gopalakrishnan? You have no interest because you are not able to imagine. If a shape is not coming. So when you learn electrochemistry, if you are not able to visualize, that electrochemistry is not interesting for you. You must be able to visualize. When you say, when you tell me electrochemistry, immediately I am remembering what I have done in my childhood, putting two electrodes and then giving the color for a safety pin. I did it myself, I did it. That's how I learned chemistry. You don't have to do it today because you can do Google, you can see on YouTube. My childhood, I never had a YouTube there. So you must visualize. How do you visualize? That's why I said, when you say electrochemistry, example, just type in. I have not checked it. I am sure there will be some YouTube presentations. Yeah, tell me. Now you tell that definition. What is electrochemistry?
It is a chemical reaction. Happens when a current passes through it.
You understood now? When current passes through the liquid, it changes its chemistry. Yeah. That is why you should relate to electrolysis. No? And then look at experiment. And then look at a video. See what I said, it is there. Did I show you?
Yeah.
Just like that it is there. It's not at all difficult. Okay. So you must find experiments which can be conducted, which can be seen, which can be felt. Then it becomes interesting for you. Yeah. Then. See? Are you seeing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You can see that yourself. Electrochemistry, buzzer. And that's how many things are done. Okay. Why an electronic student? You are an electronic student. Why an electronic student has to learn this? Assume that tomorrow you give a connection, in which after some time, which metal has to be welded together, where conductor has to be there, semiconductor has to be there, semiconductor, conductor and all electronics word. So you must know the conductivity of metal which you are using, liquid which you are using, solid which you are using, thermostat which you make. The temperature has to, that's how the refrigerator works, through electronics. After some time, the temperature is more, temperature is less, the regulator will tell you, switch off the TV, switch off the television, switch off your iron box. After some temperature, it should switch off. There is a regulator there, regulated through chemistry. That chemistry is electronics. So when you study, don't study for examination. You are learning, thinking, yeah, it is going to be useful in my life. I am an electronics engineer, I will require it. 100% knowledge I should have. Got it? So if you study chemistry very well, electronics very well, you can become an expert in chemistry and electronics, a researcher in electronics. So read. What is the next subheading you have?
Difference between electrochemical cell and electrolytic cell.
Electro?
Chemical cell and electrolytic cell.
What is electrolytic cell?
It converts electrical energy to chemical energy.
Is it that?
Cell converts.
Where is the example?
It's different type of cells.
What is a cell?
Sorry, sir.
What is a cell?
A cell is a battery.
No. See what is it happening? What am I doing here? A battery which is connected to an electric switch, and then this stores the electricity. What is inside here? Chemistry. And this electricity is converted into chemistry and stored it. When I connect this through something else, it will again convert back into electricity. Are you seeing what you are learning?
Yes, sir.
You understood? And this wire cannot be connected straight to battery because there is an equipment here. You read behind. It will convert AC current into DC current. And that DC current will make this to charge. And this will become a DC current storage. Lithium battery. What is lithium? Chemistry. So when you buy a battery, it will tell you which battery is this. It will tell you what chemistry is used inside this. Got it? So any rechargeable battery has a chemistry inside. That chemistry is what you are learning. That is why nothing wrong if you don't know. But I am not teaching you. I am only teaching you how to learn. Go and search. Each word by word which you see in the chemistry, don't skip it. Cell. What sort of a cell?
A lot of cells.
No, tell me, what is the technical word which you said?
Battery.
What is that battery? You used a word.
Electrolytic.
Electrolytic. Go and search. You will get this definition what I am telling you now. But don't read that. Understand. Get that. Yeah, next.
Next, electrochemical cell.
Yeah.
It converts chemical energy to electrical energy.
That is what happens. That is what you want. When you put it inside your cell, it has to work now. There is no electric connection there. Chemistry is what is converting back to electricity now. Yeah, next.
Next, it's Daniel cell. Then it's representations and
Connections. How is it connected? Yeah.
Then types of electrodes. Electrodes, it's there are 6 types of electrodes. Then it comes electrode potential.
What is potential?
Potential voltage.
Potential is the, my potential is my energy. Electropotential, electricity potential. When you give a connection, how much it can give, how it converts, how fast, efficiency. Right? That's what is potential energy, kinetic energy you learn, right? How much it can hold. When it can hold much, it can also release much immediately. Yeah.
Then electrochemical series. oxidation reduction tendencies.
Yeah.
Then its application.
See, if the oxidation is why water is not able to pass electricity, because it cannot release. But copper sulfate, CuSO4, correct or not? So it can release lot of chemical elements inside. Oxidation is what is happening. Yeah.
Then Nernst equation. Nernst equation. Then its application and EMF of cell.
What is EMF?
It's a difference between two cells. The current flow between the two cells.
What is EMF full form?
Electromotive force.
Is it motor or magnetic?
Motor.
Just check, I am not sure. For me, EMF is electromagnetic force. Maybe different. See, I don't know. I have not even seen your syllabus. So I don't know what is that. EMF definition is what? Electromagnetism.
It's a potential difference between. It's a potential difference of the current flow between the two cells.
Yeah, what that is, that force is what? Electromotive force, correct. EMF is electromotive force. So what is electromotive? It's again electromagnetic only. In electromagnetism and electronics, electromotive force is the electrical action produced by non-electrical sources, devices, provide an EMF by converting other forms of energy into electrical energy, such as batteries, which are converts chemical energy, or generator, which converts mechanical energy. Either chemical energy, in a battery it is chemical energy, in a generator wheel moves, so it's a mechanical energy. Sometimes an analogy of water pressure. So any force which can convert it into electromagnetic induction, EMF. Electricity can produce magnetism, magnetism can produce electricity. So when you have a magnet which connects wire, which I have explained earlier in one of the sessions, connects wire, the magnet moves, it can produce electricity. Suppose you have two wire and one wire is tied like this and another one which you connect this to a battery. Here the magnet keeps moving, the battery, the bulb will start burning, because when the magnet moves, it induces electricity. Chemistry is not that. Chemistry, it stores, but that is also movement of electricity, electrons. So that is electromotive. This is electromagnetic. That's the difference. Yeah. Both effect is electricity, either through magnetism or through motor. Motor means movement. From the potential it goes into kinetic energy. Yeah. Then
That's all. There is only taught us this much.
don't just read. Word by word, look at dictionary. Take the technical word, go to YouTube, go to Wikipedia, read, create a beautiful dictionary, because you are now climbing mountain. Your BTech is a big mountain. One jump you cannot reach there. Some people will reach, they will fall. But every step by step you enjoy understanding. It's a beautiful subject. Anything in the world which technology development, without electronics nothing moves. Electronics doesn't work without battery charge, without chemistry. Okay, so your knowledge is thorough, fundamentals are thorough. Don't take it for granted. Oh, I know what is resistance, I know what is thermostat. No. Think that you don't know anything. You are a new student learning word by word. No teachers can teach you. Only you can learn yourself. Teachers can teach only when you know the basic. They think that you know. When you pass 10th, 11th, 12th entrance examination or getting admission, they imagine, oh, you know. It is true with the maths, physics, chemistry, any subject which you learn. You learn that thoroughly so that your electronics learning, mechanical energy, these are all, what you learn in chemistry now are all useful in your electronics. That is why they are brushing it up again. They are not teaching you. They are only reminding. These are required for you. All these terms you must have studied earlier. But not enough. It shows you are not studied. Nothing wrong. Now, the first 1 year if you study well, then your BTech will become useful for you. Because GATE, GRE, all entrance examinations are all based on this basic knowledge. So term by term, you must have a good notebook in which every technical terms is written. You understand it carefully. Understand the unit for that. Prerequisite, where is it used? What is the science behind it? What are the experiments which you can conduct? You will enjoy or not? You have enough time. Don't tell you don't have time. Okay. What you have to learn in a 6th semester is only half the year. Half the year is 180 days. 180 days, classes will happen only 80 days. In that 80 days, only 6 hours class will happen. So it's only 480 hours. 480 hours is 20 days divided by 24. 6 months teaching happens only 20 days. Correct? So what is that 160 days you are doing? It is for you to prepare. Learn yourself. So one chapter, if you can study one day, maybe you have 10 chapters in each subject, 4 subjects, 40 days. You can also finish. Don't wait for the teachers to teach because there is nothing to teach. Your Wikipedia, YouTube, and if you don't understand anywhere, Google Meet, I am there. I taught physics, chemistry, mathematics, environment science, electronics, computer science, mechanical engineering, most of the subjects in engineering college. It's not difficult. Only thing, you need to invest some time, and you have to invest time. Now we have done this in maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I am able to tell you this is what. But I am not telling that I taught you. I am only telling this is the way you have to go so that you can learn. Okay. I can only give a rope and say you have to climb. You have to put your legs, right?
Sir.
You are my girl.
Yes, sir.
How many years you lost?
So many years.
We met in which year?
2013, I guess.
When you were in 7th or 8th?
When I was in 6th standard.
6th class. Imagine from 6th class you would have been studying so systematically like this. Internet was there, books were there, teachers were there. I was also alive.
Yes.
Don't worry. Now, don't waste time. Every moment, keep looking at technical terms. Technical terms, if you can define perfectly well, Not copying and then as per textbook you are telling. Not required. I don't tell anything as per textbook. Did I? No. But if you tell me electrolysis, I know what is electrolysis. When you say EMF, I will connect that into both electromotive and electromagnetic. Then I will segregate and tell you this is what it is, this is what it is. Each technical term, understand the concept. That is required.
So I just have a kind of insecurity. Like last class, during my class sessions, that time I just answered a question which was wrong. But I felt really, after that class also, I was like, oh God, what would have they thought? Like, I was wrong about that answer. So, like, that keeps me haunted.
No, wrong and right, that is because you are not confident about something, no? See, what is your name?
Gopika.
Do you have less confidence or more confidence in telling?
More confidence.
Why?
Because I know my name is that.
That's it. You understood? What is Amitabh Bachchan's full name? Don't know. Finished. What is Amitabh Bachchan's father's name? So you lost. Correct? So what you know confidently. That you can tell anywhere. You have no fear, no problem, right? The fear comes only when you don't know. Now, not knowing is not a crime. But answering that point of time, what the teachers asked, what came in examination, if you are not able to answer, nothing wrong. But immediately after that, oh, I must study this. That thoughts if you have, then you will enjoy. Amitabh Bachchan's father's name you didn't know. But now you should know. You must search and then find out. He is a great Hindi poet. And Amitabh Bachchan in KBC used to sing that song. And that is a great message for Gopika. कोशिश करने वालों के हार नहीं होते. Those people who try, take effort in life will never fail. Nanni chidiya, small ants will carry big luggage and then start walking. It will fall many times. The person who goes into the water to get moti, the pearl, every time it will not become successful. But once it doesn't get, they will not tell, oh, it is not there, and then they will leave the place. They will still hunt for that. Okay, what a beautiful song is that, no? कोशिश करने वालों के, I somewhere it is there in my YouTube also. कोशिश करने वालों हार नहीं होते. They will never fail in life. That interest must be there. That's it. So don't worry. You can learn.
Okay.
That is why you got admission. Because they found that you can learn. That's why they are teaching. Now it is your effort.
Sir, I'm ready to put effort, but somewhere I'm scared that if I can do it or not.
No, but yes, I can do it. What is the opposite of but?
Nothing.
Because.
Because, okay.
I am not able to do it.
Because.
Is it? Because you are lazy. And I am able to do it. What is the opposite of I am not able to do? I am able to do it. I am able to do it. Now I will be able to study because
I'm not lazy.
you are not lazy. Because I am there with you now. Why do you worry? Understood?
Yes, sir.
So now there is no but. There has to be only because. But is not there. Don't say I will try, but I would have done. No. I am doing it. I will do it. I will continue to do it. I'll tell you, getting BTech is not a big job. Many people will get. MTech also many people will get. In Thiruvananthapuram the other day, some MTech girl spoke to me. I asked only few questions which she studied in her syllabus. Couldn't answer. Civil engineering. What is the purpose of MTech? 100% she will not get a job. Because it is not what is written in the examination is what is asked by interviewer. They will check your basic knowledge. So every word is what is knowledge. That word technically if you can explain with 100% knowledge which you have, then you become a knowledgeable person. Otherwise you have certificate. BTech certificate will not give you job. BTech knowledge will give you job.
Yes.
You understood?
Yes.
So that knowledge is what you should gain. So don't become a failure in life. If you are successful, it is not because one jump. Step by step success. Succession of success is success. That's what I say. Succession of success is success. So you have to reach on top of BTech mountain with all the steps. Each step has to be good. One step goes down, finish, again you will fall down. You are an engineer. You are going to be a professional. So you must see, you must feel, you must get, understand. Now you must list out battery means how many types of batteries are there. Now I said lithium battery. One example only I gave. Lithium is in the periodic table, you must find, oh, this is where it is. Why lithium is used? Because it has got in the external orbit number of electrons which are less or more, which require a lot of electrons. So once electricity is given, it will capture all the electrons and keep it. Because it is basic character is not keeping that much electron, whenever there is a chance, it will also release its electrons. You understood?
Yes, sir.
That is why it is able to capture and then release. Such chemicals are only used in batteries. Now you find out which are all the other chemicals used. Then you will, this is chemistry. I learned electrolysis, electrochemistry. You understood? You must feel happy. I know this. Let any question come. I will answer. So if you study like this in the beginning, after few chapters you will find it doesn't, I know this. This I know. That's why I am so lazy. I will not read because I know this. I am not reading. Otherwise, when you said, you want to learn electrolysis, I would have studied, look at the syllabus and then prepare my, I don't like. Understood? Because I think I know. I may not know, but I think I know. Some here and there, some clue if you give, I will answer. The rest of the things I will tell. Okay, then if I read once, I will know 100%, right? Yeah, that's a guarantee. So you pick up any subject and ask me. So no but now. Study well. Yeah. Because you are good, I can study. Yes? Yeah. I can answer any question. Because I know. Now don't wait for the teachers to take class. You study everything and sit in the class. Then how do you sit? See, how do you sit? If I ask, you have a house in your native place, right? Where is that?
Chatambal.
Now where are you staying?
Validakad.
So from Validakad you have to go to Chatambal. If I am going to explain to you, how will you sit? Yeah, tell me, let me know. When I make a small mistake, you will, this man made a mistake. Like that only you will sit, right?
Yes.
Imagine you are sitting in chemistry class, physics class, mathematics class like that. That's how I used to sit in my classes. Because I don't know anything, I decided to learn everything and sit in the class. So when I sit in the class, I will look at this is how you are telling, right? You are wrong there. Don't tell, don't disturb. You enjoy. You know how you will feel. Yeah, I know this subject. Assume that you know one sloka and somebody else is chanting. How will you listen to that? Got it? Yeah, that is how you should sit in your classes. Let that be any subject. So Gopika will learn every subject before the teacher teaches you. And sit in the class. Then immediately, see, generally teachers will ask questions. You ask yourself, create some number of good questions. Answer it. If you have good friends, 2-3 friends, next time, assume that any of your, now the classes you don't have interaction, you may not know your classmates, but assume you know few classmates who are good in learning. Make them to sit together. You can have discussions. That's how you should learn. Okay? Study well.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
I am seeing you after long years.
Yes.
But I got you in the video and pictures and then I have sent you right.
Yes. Then I rewatched it again. So I found my little face there.
But you must comment on that video. I am there. Tell the time at this time. Because that will stay in the YouTube for long years, right? You may not remember. But sometime, when you want to relook at it, you may not remember what time. So you put 20 dot this much time. Gopika is there.
Okay.
But I located you and send you the right picture.
Yes. But that pictures were not in the video.
Yeah, that may not be there because that's your photographer has clicked a lot of pictures, right? But then what is there in the video is that where I am putting the hand on the other girl who is the Chotu. That was a good program. We had a lot of good students actually.
Even everyone there enjoyed the program. Like after that class also, if because after like some of them go for tuition on the those. So even dropping that, they came to the classes. So it was actually good that time.
Last year, this day, I was in Sharjah.
Yeah, I saw the link in the...
3 days workshop. 3 days workshop on preparing for exams.
Yes, sir. I remember you like taking class.
So what is exam tomorrow for you?
Economics.
So what are you studying?
Economics, commerce.
No, plus 1, plus 2.
Plus 2.
Oh, that's great. So you are economics, maths and commerce.
Commerce, maths.
Commerce, maths, economics. That's a good stream. Is that a good stream?
So, okay.
Yeah. What is economics? What is economics? What is economics? No, when I ask you definition of economics, you cannot use the word economics inside the definition. What is economics? See, you are learning commerce, right? Plus 1, plus 2 commerce. So, that discusses about commerce, trade, production, consumption, and balancing of all these knowledge connected together is economics, which determines, you said economic condition, but don't use the word economic condition, the progress and prosperity of a region or a population through production, trade, transport, fixing the rate, deciding how much they will earn, how much they will spend. So earning, spending, all that is part of economics. That's what is budget, right? Two types of economics, microeconomics and macroeconomics, correct? What is micro? You are, what is your name? Gayatri will go to shop and buy items and then keep your account per in the house, how much is spending. That is microeconomics. But in a bank, many people will put money and then bank has to keep the accounts of lot of people. That becomes macro. So which is India's macroeconomics? India's budget. What is microeconomics? Gayatri is spending money. What you are generating, where are you getting money from, how are you spending money? I taught economics also for business MBA students. Study well, okay? Good. Everybody is like this only, right?
Yes, sir.
That's not your problem, because
Yes, sir.
those
She's a bit
economics
better.
teachers would not have thought about like this, no? See, it's a simple example. You are spending money, your money, it becomes micro, 1 unit. Many units put together, it becomes macro. So bank is a macro, individual is a microeconomics. Indian budget is a macroeconomics. Very simple. But they will tell microeconomics, macroeconomics. But they will not tell like this.
Yes, sir.
I go to a shop, buy items. A shopman,
Yes, sir.
he will bring items from different people. He will sell. He makes profit and loss. That's microeconomics. A shop is a microeconomics because the person is concerned. But supermarket is a macroeconomics. When you have got share market, Reliance, many branches, many places, it's happening. Like this, if you study, you will enjoy it. Then read the book again. Yeah, this is economics. So every subject, you must visualize. You must find your own examples. Look at definition. Okay. Good. Tell regards to Amma also. She was